few years ago, we heard a story about an amazing dad who turned his cancer diagnosis into something very positive for his daughter. He's written her 826 lunch notes, one for every day, I know, and one for every day that she had left in high school. No matter what happened, she'd always have a message from Dad. So sweet. I know, you're gonna get me crying. So they sent us a little update. Check this out.
Hi Rachel, it's Garth here. You probably remember me as the Napkin Notes dad.
Each note for me is special.
Yeah.
I don't haphazardly write a note at all.
I started writing notes to Emma when she was in kindergarten and sticking them into her lunch every day. After I was diagnosed with cancer for my third time, I decided to write out all of the notes that I needed from then until high school graduation.
It's been more than 4 years since I've seen you. Back then, I hadn't even started high school yet, and now I'm about to graduate. I'm insanely excited to go to college next fall. However, it's going to be hard for me knowing there's not going to be a note in my lunch every day.
One of the cool things that's happened in the past 4 years is that we were asked to tell our story in a book. The book is called Napkin Notes, and it's been translated and put around the world. And that's just so strange for us. It's very surreal.
After one of my softball games, my dad came in the room saying that he needed to talk to me. He explained to me that they found another piece of cancer, a new growth on his lung. My dad told me that we don't have to beat cancer. All we have to do is tie.
Having to tell my daughter that I have cancer, having to say those words for the 5th time was probably the hardest thing I've had to do this year.
The next morning I got up, and before my dad was even out of bed, I went downstairs, grabbed a napkin, and wrote on it the note that said, "Dear Dad, a tie counts as a win. Love, Emma."
Every day, if I can get up and get through the day, that's a win.
So I wrote a note for Emma, but I think I'm gonna have to use it because I'm crying again. Happy tears, just because you guys are so filled with love for each other and you really get what family's about. And I love that you write notes. I am a note writer, I am a notebook girl, and I so appreciate pen to paper because it lasts longer than anything else, including digital. So Emma's going off to Italy, I hear, my favorite place and where I was married and where my family, my husband's family's from. So I wrote her a little note, which I'm now probably going to use to blow my nose. It says, "Ciao, Emma. I heard you're headed off to Italy. Fantastico. I'm going to send along some of my simplest Italian recipes so you can always visit Italy in your kitchen anytime you like. Baci," that means kisses. Rachel.